Hello, hello. This is Simone, and I am journaling again in my December junk journal. As you can see, this is my keep me sane journaling and project life notebook. And for every day of the month, I wrote down one prompt yeah, something that I remember from that day that I want to write about. And I usually pick a photo that I on my phone that I put into an extra album, and then I just print them and stick them in. And yeah, for December 11 and 12, I think I decided to print those two photos. This one is a mini album, junk journal mini album that I created as a Christmas gift. It was the only handmade Christmas gift that I gave away this year, and I made this for my son. Um, yeah, and we went to Sacramento together on a little weekend trip for a climbing competition for him, and I had such a great time, and I was so inspired to write about it or make something to document that trip that I decided to create this mini album. And you will actually see a video about this on this channel on Friday and the week after. And yeah, you can actually have a look at the mini album that I created. But I wanted to get this into this journal because that is mine. And that is my December journal that I'm writing about my life. And so even though I created it and it will most likely be in my house for the next years to come, I still took a photo of it and wrote about the creation process. And as you saw, I layered it with some packaging and this little elf that is going down his Christmas list. This is from Pretty Little Studio. Anna Feucht and I did a Two Girls on a Budget video for Pretty Little Studio in December, and so this is what I'm going to use for my journal in December, besides my huge Cocoa Daisy stash. And then I just used some easy hand lettering to write the title, which is the only handmade Christmas present, and somehow the title looked crooked, so I underlined it, and where it looked crooked, I added this tiny heart to give it more volume over there, and then it looked like it was even and straight again. That's a little trick for you. If you end up writing crooked, just underline it and bulk it up on that side where you think it's crooked. So somehow on this spread, I seem to love fussy cutting my photos. That's not something I usually do in my journal. I started doing this on my scrapbooking layouts, but yeah. Here I thought it would look better to have them fussy cut. But yeah, I think what I thought I was going to do is stick them in the cup somehow, but that just didn't look right. And so I'm going to go with a totally different approach here. I'm going to stick down the stones, and I'm moving that washi tape because it was almost completely covered, but I could actually use it to ground the stone behind, and moved it to the side. So it looks much better this way. And then I decide, yeah, I'm going to do a stack of cups. There were several design team members from the planner team on Cocoa Daisy who did this, and I really loved it. And so, well, why not copy someone else's great idea if you like it? So that's exactly what I did, and I'm going to use that for my journaling, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. No, not now. I decided to again add a hand lettered title, and then I'm going to journal. And as you can see, I just wrote it out once, and I tried to write wide and space it out because I'm going to go back in and do for calligraphy, which is actually just thickening the downstrokes, and then it looks a little bit like you like it would look if you hand lettered using calligraphy markers, brush tip pens, stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, I have a lot to write because this is almost not going to be enough for my journaling. And then I'm going to stick down with the edges that are sticking up with my glue. And yeah, and then no, I'm not declaring this spread done, but adding the title up there then made the writing, or no, not writing, embellishing of this side of the spread really hard. And here you can see I'm just thickening the downstrokes, and sometimes I'm just adding another line, second line, and then filling in the blank spaces. Sometimes I'm just going over the line several times. It all comes down to the same idea. Thickening the downstrokes makes it look like calligraphy. But I didn't use any brush tip pens. I haven't mastered them. I have several, and yeah, every time I use them, I feel like a complete and total failure. So I am not doing that. I'm just, um, I don't see a reason why I shouldn't be doing this faux calligraphy, and also those really very, very easy bold letters. It is just same principle as the faux calligraphy. It is one downstroke is getting doubled up, and then you could fill that in with your marker or with colored markers. I sometimes use stripes to add it. It's just a little bit fun approach to this. And as you can see, I'm using the what is it called? Pretty Little Studio word stickers. Those are Christmas and winter themed. I knew that going in, but yeah, they are not really that usable for everyday life. But they will get used eventually. Christmas is coming up, for me at least. Christmas is still coming up, so when I'm going to be journaling about Christmas, there will be lots of those word stickers that I'm going to be able to use. And then, yeah, so I'm adding some of those Linus Pot stickers. I purchased some of her new Christmas stickers that she released at the end of November, I think, because I love those watercolor stickers, and because so I added this new color, which was the teal, so I needed something on the top as well. I added that, what is it, pumpkin, even though there is no pumpkins in December, who cares? Here are some close-ups, and the spread is done. This was another one that really easy and fast spread. I would love to hear what you are doing right now. Are you enjoying your Christmas break? If you want to keep on watching, there are several more videos on screen right now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!